Well, as we've been telling you, this is Go Red Month. It's all about bringing attention to heart disease among women. A new study from George Washington University finds women with a 76 or greater resting heart rate are more likely to have a heart attack. So here to talk about that this morning and how to keep your heart healthy and what a good heart rate is certified educator, health educator Cassio Jones. Good morning, Cassio.
Good morning.
Tell us what it means to have a good resting heart rate.
Okay, so a resting heart rate, it means is that how hard your heart has to work while you're at rest. And just to meet the demand of providing oxygen throughout the body.
Okay, so that means as soon as you get up in the morning,
it starts moving. To demand on your legs and for your arms moving around, your heart has to work a little harder.
And is that when you should take it, right?
No,
right
actually the best time to take your resting heart rate is when you wake up in the morning, when you're nice and fresh, when you without doing anything. You could take your first two fingers, put them right beside your ear and bring them straight down underneath your neck, and you can feel your pulse there, slightly apply a little pressure.
Okay.
That's another location. Another location, follow your thumb all the way down right to your nerve here, and you can feel the pulse there.
Okay, and what are we looking for?
Okay, you want to count the beats. For a good average one is about count your beats for 10 seconds, multiply that number by 6, and that will give you your heart rate.
Okay, and so that's the resting heart rate.
Right.
Talk about what your heart rate should be when you're working out.
Okay, now you're exercising. There's various reasons why you want to have your heart rate at different levels based upon your fitness goals you're trying to accomplish. And there's a basic, simple mathematical formula that we use to calculate that to find out where your zone is, and we call it target heart rate zone.
Yes.
Okay, and once again, it's a percentage of your maximum heart rate.
Okay, and so exercise, we're talking about getting your heart rate to a certain level, and that means that your heart is healthy, it's pumping good blood.
Right. Yep.
Why is that so important to prevent heart disease?
Well, it's so important because exercise has been the #1 thing to help prevent a coronary event from occurring. There's something called the autonomic nervous system, and it controls your blood pressure and your digestive system. And exercising helps control that and help that gives a good response, so your body has the ability to recuperate better.
Yeah, and when you're talking about coronary events, you're talking about heart attacks, strokes, things like that.
Exactly.
All right, and you brought something to show us what we can do in the gym, right?
This is called a heart rate monitor strap. This is a device that you can purchase from very sporting goods stores. This goes around the person's chest area, below the chest, and this gives them, this is a transmitter, the receivers on their wrist, and this will be able to tell them what the heart rate is while they're exercising.
And so if the heart rate doesn't read where it should be, that lets you know if you could work harder.
Or I'm working too hard.
Then, or you're working, well, that usually doesn't happen,
and,
does it?
And there's various charts out there that you could find that you find in most gyms, but even on the device itself would have a chart to let you know where your zone should be.
Absolutely, okay. And you did some math for us a little bit earlier, but we can't keep up right now. But we'll put all of this information on our website.
Exactly.
All right, Cassio, thank you for being here this morning. And of course, all this information, including how to measure your resting heart rate and your heart rate when you're exercising, will be on our website. We'll post it at 10connects.com.